So welcome back everyone to episode 6 of season 6 of this Walsall save. And as you can see, we've got FA Cup action today against Wolverhampton Wanderers. So a derby game for this FA Cup 5th round. As you can see, Wolves are now managed by Mr. Mourinho. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they've changed under his leadership now. So yeah. Anyway, let's go and have a look at what you've missed while you've been away. So the last game you was with us for was the Spurs game, which won 3-0. We followed that up with a 2-0 victory over West Brom in a derby game as well, so it was always nice to get that. Aitor Olmo and Johnny Williams with the goal. Then we played Chelsea, and it was a thriller, but maybe the scoreline was a bit more flattering for us. We took the lead early on, Bertie from the penalty spot. Then they equalised just after half-time before Moussa Dembele gave them the lead. 81st minute, they made it 3... no, they didn't. In the 80th minute, they made it 3-1. And then it was 4-1 not long after. Johnny Williams then made it 4-2. Then 92nd minute, Vitelli with an absolute screamer, by the way. I'll quickly show it you. Yeah, he scored an absolute beauty with this one. You'll see it in a sec. Here it is. Yeah, absolute wonderful goal that was by Vitelli. So yeah, and that's how we ended up losing that one. Like I said, we managed to call ourselves back into it, but it wasn't enough. Then we played Brentford, bottom of the league, and lost 2-1, which is a bit of a standard really. To be honest with you, we were not good enough, so we've had 2 defeats on the bounce. Could this be the end of our good run? I'm hoping that isn't going to be the case, but you never do know with these things, do you? So yeah, today we've got Wolves, and then we'll be facing Brighton. And yeah, let's have a quick look at the league table. So yeah, we currently sit in 8th. 10 points clear of 9th, which is quite nice. So in theory, we're going to be staying around this hunt, I would hope anyway. So yeah, we're still only 2 points off a European spot. Man City have won the Carabao Cup as well, so hopefully that 7th spot for Europe is still available. So yeah, it's for that conquest, for us trying to get into Europe, that's not looking too bad, is it? So yeah, let's have a look at the lineup we'll be going with. So yeah, we'll be starting off with Bonapasta in goal. Saliba, Mengai and Robson Brown is going to make his debut today in this game. Lemaire and Bello are going to be playing as the wing backs. Vitelli and Hannibal will be playing in the midfield roles. Oh, somebody wants Hannibal. Arsenal are interested in him. Only minor interest, though. That's not too bad. I'll quickly put 200 million. That's how much he's worth to me, because he's awesome. I'm going to put Marquez in, just because I think he's a little bit better at it in the Engant role. And we're going to start Barry and Olmo up top. Basically, Bertie, even though he's been scoring goals occasionally, majority of them have been from the penalty spot, and he hasn't particularly been playing well. So even though he scored 14 goals in 20, which is, don't get me wrong, that's class, his general performances haven't been great. So I haven't been starting him. So these two are starting up top for us. But then again, saying that, I'm going to drop Olmo actually, because his performances have dropped recently as well. So I am going to start Bertie. Chopping and changing my mind all the time, you see. So it'll be Bertie and Barry up top. And that's what we're going to go with for today's game. Let's see how we get on against the Wolverhampton Wanderers. So yeah, I'm wondering how we are going to get on in this game. Because, like I said, the 2 defeats have hindered us. Well, I think it's made us think... Well, it's made me think that maybe we aren't that good enough to maintain this. Hopefully I'm wrong. But we've got the first highlight, Bonapasta to take. Saliba, sorry. I can't speak today. Maybe I'm a bit tired. But Bello's now on it on this left-hand side. Gets tackled, but through to Bertie. But he plays it back to Hannibal. And we're moving it forward again down this left-hand side. Bello beats his man. Gets it across, and nobody was in around the 6-yard box for the tap. Well, tap in. And yeah, we haven't played particularly well so far. Wolves have had the better of the opportunities. 3 attempts, and we've had just the 2. Hannibal to take this corner, though. Oh, headed off the bar, Hannibal. No, cleared, no. Oh, Bertie couldn't get kick it in. But Robson Brown hits the post, or bar even. And yeah, we go close. We're not close enough. And it's not been the most entertaining of games, has it? As we've got a throw in now. Lemaire to take to Barry, back to Vitelli, back to Lemaire. And still on this right hand side, ball whipped in and headed away. Brooks is going to get there first, but Bello just nips in ahead of him. And Bello to Hannibal. And they're just keeping it between the two of them. And just about keeps it in as well. Ball across by Hannibal to Lemaire. Oh, Lemaire hits the post. And no one could react quick enough for the rebound. We managed to claw ourselves back into it a bit more. Well, we've had all the key highlights, but yeah. 0-0 at the moment. What can we say? Time for everyone to dig deep and see if we can push on this second half and get the victory. Statistics say it's been even, but all the highlights have been ours. That's the thing I've noticed so far. But yeah, we need to convert these chances. Gibbs White to take the corner. Saliba heads it clear. But only as far as Gibbs White, who's on it now. And Højbjerg to Lindelof. Can we win the ball back? And come on, counter attack. But no, Brooks is on it. Højbjerg now. Plays it inside to Andre Anderson, I think it is. Cross the ball. Johnny Otto to Gibbs White. Smith Rowe now. Yeah, keeping the ball quite well. And I've got a feeling it's going to be theirs. But no, Bello cuts out the cross. And it's back with Bonapasta now. And will this be our highlight? Brown's on it now. Inside to Marquez. Plays it back to Hannibal. Hannibal with a crossfield ball to Lemaire. Lemaire now on this right hand side. Ball across. Bello. Heads over the bar. And the thing I like about this, the the wing backs even, get into the penalty area and look to create some chances. And that's what we do want to see more of. Hannibal's looking tired, which is not good. They got the throw. Højbjerg. Back to Lane. Back to Højbjerg. Hopefully it's pronounced Højbjerg. I'm just pronouncing it wrong. Chem Campbell. We have been looking at him. He's a good little youngster, is Chem Campbell. Johnny Otto on the ball. Plays it inside to Højbjerg. And they're keeping the ball nicely as well. And Brooks now on it. Crosses it. Well, tries to get it forward, but Lemaire cuts it out. Bonapasta on it now. Out to Brown. What can he make happen? Out wide to Bello. Cuts inside, does Bello. Beats his man. Still going, he is. And plays it back to Vitelli. Crossfield ball out from Vitelli to Lemaire. Ball whipped in. Hannibal on it. Plays it to Bello. Bello shoots, and is it going in? Oh, it's cleared off the line. Roll across the line. And yeah, it still remains 0-0. And it's a throw into Wolves now. Albus cut out by Marquez. Marquez crossfield ball to Barry. Barry scores. Louis Barry scores in the Black Country Derby in the FA Cup. And yeah, Louis Barry, I do like him. I think he's a really good player. I'm trying to negotiate with Barcelona to bring him in permanently. He's valued at 10 million. I'm trying to see if I can get him for 7.5. But nice tidy finish there from the youngster. Is he still a youngster? I don't actually know. I'm going to class him as a youngster. He's 21. See what I mean by Bertie though? 60 minutes on the clock is playing a 6.4. Is not doing anything. I have had a moan at him as well, but I'm going to take Hannibal off while I'm here. And put Claudio Gomez on. And like I said, Bertie has just not been playing well recently. It's really concerning. Aitor Olmo will come on. And hopefully, I'd like for us to get a second goal to make it a little bit more comfortable for us. I am looking at Bello, but Gus isn't that much fitter. So I'm thinking not putting him on. But Marquez is a bit nervous, so I'll take him off. So so that'll be our final sub, is Renard coming on. But we'll give the team a bit of praise. We are winning. And hopefully that'll see the game out for us. But Richard threw the throw to Campbell. Back out to Richard, and Brown heads it clear. But wasn't the most convincing. Andre now, out wide to Lane. I did have a look at Lane. He's a Brazilian fullback. And Brooks now on it. Strikes over the bar. They said it went close, but from that, it didn't look like it was that close. Renard take the corner, ball whipped in. Saliba, hang on, what? The net shook. Surely that mean it went in? Surely that went in. Do we get to the corner? Oh, so that's how we won the corner. I'm having a look at this again. Because the ball, it's a great ball whipped in by Renard. And Saliba hits the bar, but the net shakes, so I wasn't sure if it went in or not. Obviously not. And again, we go close, Saliba there. And can we see this game out? We'll go a bit more praise and team instructions of time wasting, drop the tempo as well, and passing directness. And hopefully that will see it out for us. But no, there's another highlight as I boot it down the pitch. And Richards now on it for Wolves. 2 minutes left. Crossfield ball in to Brooks. He's on it, cuts past his man. Has a go, and it's straight at Bonapasta. And that should be that. And it is. We're through to the next round. So we've knocked out Wolves now. And it looks like we might be getting our cup run after all. We're doing quite well. Give the team a bit of praise. Nice victory. Well done. And yeah, Brighton next. So who's actually through so far? Do we know yet? Okay, so it's only Man City who've played, and they beat Spurs 6-2, which isn't a bad result, is it really? United play Chelsea, so Tottenham going to be out, so that's a big team. One of those two is going to be out, so that's another big team out. So yeah, it's looking okay so far. It looks like we might do okay. And we're through to the quarterfinals. Let's give it a few days and see if the draw comes up as well before we play Brighton. So, Liverpool have knocked out Everton. West Brom are through after knocking out Luton. United have knocked out Chelsea. Swansea have knocked out Brighton. And our player knocked them out. So, Carden scored a couple of goals. In 9 games he's played for them, he's scored 3 goals and got 1 assist. So, yeah, he's doing alright so far for him, isn't he? Yeah, I thought I'd have a quick check. So, yeah, fair play, Carden. Hopefully your value will go up. West Ham have knocked out Bournemouth and Derby have knocked out Reading. So, yeah, some nice little teams who've got through there. And, okay, Liverpool, City and United are all through. But we've done well against those teams this season. So I can't see why we can't do well in this competition at all. So, yeah, the Louis Barry deal is done and confirmed. It was 10 million, not 7.5, sorry. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that sign. I think he's been a good player for us. 20 Premier League games, scored 6 goals, 2 assists, 3 goals in the FA Cup, 1 goal in the Carabao Cup. But overall, 24 games and 24 starts with 10 goals. So I'm quite happy with that for 10 million quid. And to be honest with you, I do think he's been rotated a lot, to be fair to him. But I think he's a very, very good player who can actually play up front and score goals for us. And I also think we can get a nice bit of money for him as well if we did decide to sell. And I think I'm a bit more of a sucker as well because he is quite local to the area as well, being from Birmingham. So, yeah, I'm happy to accept. And here's the quarter-final draw as well, so we'll have a quick look at that. So, as I said, we've got Derby, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Swansea, Walsall, West Brom, West Ham. So, yeah, let's see who we get then. Hopefully the big boys will play against each other. But Derby are out first. I wouldn't mind having Derby. But that's Swansea. The other team I wouldn't have minded having. Basically, I want West Brom now. Out of all the teams there. Maybe West Ham as well. But so West Ham are going to be against us. So we've got an away trip to West Ham. To be fair, I do feel sorry for West Brom. Are they a Championship? No, they're a Premier League side. And, yeah, they've got one of the big boys. So United are at home to Man City. I'm quite happy with that. Take one of those two out. So, yeah. Then West Brom are at home to Liverpool. So, yeah, that's the quarterfinals. So, yeah, we're back now for the Brighton game. Some Monday night football under the lights. Then managed by Nils Fredriksson, whoever he is. Bromby manager in real life by the looks of it. So, Fair's not a bad manager, is he? Yeah, he's alright. Managed Rangers as well for 2 years. But yeah, let's have a look at the lineup we're going to go with. Louis Barry picked up an injury. He should be okay for tomorrow, but we'll rest him anyway. 8 or Olmo will start. So yeah, I've put Johnny Williams back in. It's pretty much going to be the same lineup. But yeah, like I said, Johnny Williams is back in the side. Yeah, and that's really the only change. I might swap Hannibal. Well, I'll probably take Hannibal out at some point during the game because he tends to get quite tired quickly for some reason. What's his stamina actually like? It's 15 stamina, which isn't too bad. And natural fitness is 14, so I don't really know why he's getting tired quite a lot. But he hasn't complained saying he's a bit jarred or anything like that, so I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it's a bit of a strange one, to be honest. And in case you guys weren't aware, I'm not sure if I showed you, but John Williams is wanted by United, Leverkusen, Juventus, and Hoffenheim. I'm not planning on letting him go because I actually quite like him. 7 goals all season in 26 games. Yeah, not too shabby, is it? He's played 14 times for his country, no goals, but 17 header, and I think that's got a bit of a reason why, and he's determined to get his head on the ball as well with the aggression. And his brave, he'll stick it where it hurts to get that goal, which is what we want. And he has been our captain in recent games as well. So we've got high work rate. Well, he has got high work rate, but the high leadership. And yeah, to be honest with you, this season it's been class. So hopefully that will continue. But yeah, we're going to go straight into the game now and see if we can get a result against Brighton. So yeah, as I said, we're here under the lights. Can we get 3 points to help us on our push for Europe? Because that's what we're looking to achieve, isn't it, this season now? And to be fair, I've said to the board to get a little bit more money. We're looking to go mid-table and, you know, keeps myself covered. And as I said, get a bit more money in from the board. And yeah, so far, we're looking okay in this game. We had all the chances and most of the possession, but yeah, looks like they're getting the first highlight. And Diogo Dalot is a great player and some. Oh, good save, and they score the rebound. Neil Mulpai. Yeah, Diogo Dalot, he has been a fantastic for me on previous saves. I did one save, I can't remember who it was with now, but he used to get like 20 assists a season, playing the wing-back position. Oh, that's annoying, that is. Poor defending. And yeah, we find ourselves 1-0 down. Connell, the ball whipped in. Straight at Bonapasta. Yeah, we need to up it up a little bit. Even though we've had a lot of the play, we've not been great. Williams. Mengai. Good ball out wide to Lemaire. Lemaire over the top. Olmo now running through. Olmo straight at Ryan, and he tips it over the bar. 20 minutes in, we've got a corner. Hannibal to take. Ball whipped in. Williams heads over the bar. Should have done better with that. So yeah, they've had a few chances now, but we're dominating possession and chances. But they're winning the game. Hannibal with the ball whipped in. Saliba. Oh, great save by Matt Ryan. And it still says... Oh, he was offside anyway. Bertie was offside, but for the rebound. Yeah, 1-0 down. It's frustrating, to say the least. Connell to take this free kick. Whips it around the ball, and it might have been going in, but Bonapasta wasn't to know, and he gets a fingertip on it. Connell to take the corner now. Ball whipped in, and missed the header. Can't be missing headers like that. We've got to win them. Oh, Bello wins it back though. Marquez plays it through to Bertie. Bertie, gets tackled there, and that's what I mean by Bertie. He's been off the boil, and they're creating chances now. Are Brighton. So we jump up to attack and see if we can get an equaliser just before half time. Saliba to Vitelli. They're passing it between each other. Marquez back to Mengai. Hannibal back. It's nice little short passes, but we want that a little bit more. Bertie now. Beats his man. Cuts inside now. Run towards the goal. Bertie. What a terrible strike that was. Yeah, he's not been on it at all recently. It's been really poor. But Hannibal with this corner now. Ball whipped in towards Williams. Williams with the header, and it's equalised for us before half time. John Williams, his 8th goal of the season. What a centre-half he is for goal scoring. And could he be on for double figures by the end of the season? That's the question. Hannibal with another assist. And yeah, what a equaliser by the centre-half. And that's half time. Yeah, it's... Too many players not performing. that's what it seems to be at the moment. I'm far from pleased. And yeah, look, Marquez 6.4, Bertie 6.5, Vitelli 6.5, and Mengai 6.5. Not good enough. I don't mind 6.6s. They're just, well, obviously I want it to be better than that, but they're not playing poorly. Whereas anything under 6.5, I'm not happy with. There's no need to shout. They're all fired up. And hopefully that will kick us on in the second half. There's nothing's happening at the moment. We've got a throw. Bello to take. Hannibal still has possession, which is good, but lose that now to Diogo Dalot. And he's on it. Carter on it, but Hannibal wings it back, which is great. Bertie through 1-on-1. Bertie! Oh, how's he missed that? It's a save by the keeper. He just hits it straight at him. And but Hannibal now has a corner. Can we get another goal from a set piece? And no, not by the looks of it. And Oakley hits it clear. But only as far as Bello, though. Yeah, Bertie is not having a good game at all. 6.3. But because Barry's still got a bit of an injury, I'm hesitant to bring him off. But I think that's what I'm going to have to do because he's having a really poor game. And Bello as well is also having a very poor game. So I'll bring Gus on for him. Yeah, this is what I mean. Performances recently have been a bit poor. As Bonapasta makes a great save there. As they go close. But they've got the corner now of Brighton. Horseman to take. And it's all cleared off the line. I think Bonapasta tips it onto the post and stopped a certain goal. Yeah, so as I said, we are not playing well at all. And I'm going to take Marquez off because he's having another bang average game. At least Vitelli's picked it up a little bit. And we might have a bit of a moan at them. Because this is not a good performance. Horseman to take this corner. Ball whipped in, headed away, but Barry gets there first. Is this going to be a counter-attack? Barry now, still going forward is Lewis Barry. His first game since he's signed permanently. Gets a shot off. Oh, rebounded about, and he got another shot off as well. But yeah, it's still 1-1. Only a few minutes remaining now. We're going to have to try and change it up a little bit. We'll go slightly more direct. And let's look to get a few more crosses into the area. We'll go a bit more width as well. And yeah, that's what we'll go with for the time being. And hopefully we can get the result. Demand more again off them. They seem more focused. Hannibal's having a fantastic game, but it's a chance now for Brighton with a throw. Donald to take it. It's taking his time, is Donald. Throws it to Oakley. Ball across, but Mengai smashes it clear. Olmo flicks it onto Barry. Barry beats the defender. Barry 1-on-1. And he scores. It's 2-1. Injury time goal. And that makes it Walsall 2, Brighton 1. And we'll drop down to balance now. And, oh, wrong button. Yeah, drop down to balance. Keep the possession, so pass it shorter because we don't want to be booting it long or anything like that. We want to make sure we're be careful with the ball. That's what I'm looking for, and jump it up to time wasting. Only sometimes, never. Sometimes I want to do it all the time, and we'll be more disciplined as well because we want to make sure no one starts trying to do any fancy stuff and giving away possession. But yeah, just be sensible in possession now. That's what we want. As we have dominated the game, we have deserved these 3 points. And that's it. 2-1 victory. Another win. So 2 back-to-back victories, 1 in the cup and 1 in the league. And that is what we needed. So yeah, that will now put us back in the hunt, I think. So yeah, we're in 6th place with 9 games to go. 4 points off 5th and 5 points off 4th. So we are still looking up to see if we can get that place in the Champions League. But if we don't, I'd be very happy finishing 6th. And but Everton are on the same points as us, and so are Bournemouth. But we've got a slightly better goal difference. So yeah, let's have a quick look to see how we're doing in the rest of them. So we scored 49 goals, which isn't too bad. I like it to be a bit more. But we've also conceded 35 goals, which To be honest, that's not bad. I'm quite happy with that. Obviously, it could be a lot better, but it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, anyway, let's have a quick look. Enter race the Europa League, which is what would be absolutely fantastic, to be honest with you. And Hannibal shines through victory. And how many assists now? 9 assists for the season. It's not bad, is it? Not bad at all for a centre midfielder. And Blues boss. Oh, is it Blues? No, Hoffenheim manager's been watching John Williams. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. He's not going there. So, yeah, when we'll be back? We'll be back for the... Yeah, we'll do a little bonus episode for tomorrow, which will come out about 12-ish. And that will be the West Ham game. Then if we win... Well, then I'll decide as well what we're going to do for the next game after that. Because obviously, if we win, I'd like to be showing the semi-final. Because I do feel like that might be an important game to show. So yeah, that's the plan there. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. And I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.